What's up, legends? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on Black Ops 6 Zombies. We're here on the Shattered Veil, and we're finally able to revisit the AS Val. And why I say finally is because this thing was absolutely busted in regards to creating a loadout for it. So I was unable to create a loadout for this weapon, change my attachments for quite a long time. I don't remember exactly when I first tried it and it didn't work, but been like a few months, I would say at least. So never got to try this thing with double tap, but finally they did fix the issue that was, you know, not allowing me to put together a real loadout. And so finally today, we're here to actually revisit it. And I feel like this thing's going to be pretty good. The one thing I am a little worried about is going to be the rate of fire and how quickly we go through ammunition. But I don't exactly remember the last time I used this weapon, so I don't even know what to expect as far as the extended mag 3 here and pack-a-punch. I'm assuming it's going to be 90 rounds, but maybe it gives us a little bit more than that. And even at 90, I feel like we're going to go through ammo extremely fast. But nonetheless, I'm excited to finally be able to use this weapon. Looking forward to trying it out. And of course, we will be rocking the Rampage Inducer to round 41. I did have an idea to start doing a series where we go to round 56 with every single weapon. We'll call it a round 56 challenge. I'll start with whatever weapon I decide and go through. And I can do it on different maps. This, you know, we could start with one map, work our way through. Obviously, each map has somewhat of a different experience, but it could be an interesting thing to do, and we could kind of have a checklist where we make sure we go through all of the weapons. If that's something that sounds interesting to you guys, let me know down in the comment section below. That would also kind of help us with runs where you guys want to see me go further, but also kind of start something a little bit different and maybe get you guys excited about something new on the channel, right? All right, let's go ahead and get this double points. Trying to get these points as fast as possible. The sooner we can get pack-a-punch, the better off we'll be. The other thing that's kind of fun about doing these runs is I get to see how quickly I can get to round 41 with the different weapons. And obviously, the worse the weapon, the longer it's going to take. And it's definitely, you know, the case. Even with weapons that end up being really strong but have a poor rate of fire, such as the Model Essex, might do a lot of damage, but you're not able to take out the zombies at a quick pace. It's going to take you a lot longer to get through that run. I do also still have one more new player guide left to do for the Tomb. I'm definitely looking forward to knocking that out pretty soon. I think a lot of people are really enjoying the new player guides in general. And then in some cases, some people are kind of weird about, you know, the advice I give new players, as if they don't feel like it would be helpful. But I want to be honest, I feel like enough of you have said that it's helped you. I feel like I've helped enough players at this point at different stages throughout my YouTube career at this, you know, at this stage, I guess you could say. Between MWZ and DMZ, now here we're in zombies, and before that I was doing Warzone multiplayer and things like that. So my goal is always to help people. Like, I do a pretty good job at that most of the time. So we're gonna keep on keeping on, and I don't really think, you know, any of the negative stuff is something worth focusing on. Guys, so bonus points. What round are we on? We're on 6. I feel like we're doing pretty good here, but we do need to make a little bit more progress. I mean, the more progress we make here, the less we'll have to make later, so it doesn't bother me much. I normally go for like 16 to 20k before we leave this area. We're going to have to go a little bit further. I will say, though, I'm not going through the ammo quite as fast as I expected. Okay, a little bit of luck here. I did get an insta-kill, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to kill everybody. It is. It's going to be enough to get everybody out of here. So we might be able to utilize this a little bit for this next round, but I'm going to go ahead and buy ammo finally. Things are going smoothly. I'm going to go ahead and throw a decoy in the middle. We could pick that Casimir up if we really wanted to. See what the heck happens with that, but then I would focus less on using my weapons, so I don't think that's a good idea. All right, we'll try to take as many of them down as we can. Oh, don't want to do too many, though, because we want this double points. We want to use some of it. Guess we're going another round over here, because I'm definitely not wasting a double points. And we'd be wasting it if we left now. All right, there we go. A little bit of progress. We're looking good. We have 19k, so I don't think perks and stuff are going to be much of an issue. I don't think we're going to have to hang out too long down there to get Pack-a-Punch level 2. We'll almost be able to get them back-to-back, just depending on how things go from this point forward. But I would like to, for sure... Oh, wow. That zombie spawn behind me, was not expecting that. No, see, look at that. I'm moving at full speed. I didn't stop for a moment. How are they gaining on me, let alone hitting me? Hey, we did get a power-up drop, but it is a max armor. Not exactly what I was hoping it would be. Come on, get out of here. I grab all this salvage. Doing great on salvage. I mean, we should... Yeah, we have more than enough to get... Look at that. Like, he stayed close to me with almost no struggle while hitting me. It is such an insane situation to find yourself in. Go ahead and dive. There, we got it. And get the other two out of here. Perfect. Time to get us some freaking upgrades. I somehow managed to make it down here with absolutely no ammo. I was able to get rare rarity though. We got dead wire. We're looking pretty good. I'm gonna have a whole horde of zombies at the top of this elevator shaft though, waiting for me next time I go up there because I did not eliminate any of them when they came out, as I didn't have any ammo. Just trying to make this, you know, as efficient as possible. I didn't want to spend the extra 250 essence, although it wouldn't have mattered that much, on something that I could have gone without. But here we are. Now we're going to hang out here until we can afford Pack-a-Punch level 2, which at this point looks like it won't be very long. Like, am I tripping, or did you used to be able to sprint without getting hit at all? Like, no matter how fast the zombies were, they were never that fast, as long as you weren't in a position where you stopped moving. I know I've been talking about it a lot lately, but I just feel like I've been crazy or something, because some people act like I don't know what I'm talking about, it's never changed. Other people, you know, feel like it's been kind of the same thing as I'm explaining. So I really can't get a good grasp on where everybody actually feels about it. All right, we got the insta-kill just before the end of the round. Now we got to run. Run and stay away. Run and stay away. Do our best. Everybody stay away. There we go. Okay, slide over here. Let me shoot. My gun wouldn't shoot for a second. What is that? I mean, I guess I'll take it. We're going to be upgrading our weapon in a second anyway. And that's another round down. This thing's going to be moving. Yeah, it is definitely fun to see how fast we can get through these rounds. Maybe that's something we'll do for the streams. We definitely want to do some round one. Try to get to round 100 or our highest round on every map with no score streaks or wonder weapons. That's definitely in the cards. I was going to Pack-a-Punch now, but now this is not a regular round. I don't know if I want to do that. We'll wait a little longer. We could just build up the points. I guess it's just going to cost us more for ammo once we pack, right? So go a little further, use the rest of this. Make it all worth it. I'm definitely looking forward to Shatter Blast coming later this week. I'm pretty sure we're going to get the Strider Burst Fire pistol attachment. Overall, though, I am highly looking forward to Shatter Blast. We're going to do a Shatter Blast only run. We're going to see how far we can make it with that. I'm, of course, going to dive in as soon as it releases and try to test all the different augments to see what's possible with the new edition. But I'm pretty excited to see what it's capable of doing, especially at later rounds where there's a lot more heavy armored individuals. All right, we got to keep ourselves alive here. Just run for your lives. Run for it. Would you guys be interested in Rampage Inducer guides for every map? Like how I do my strategy to stay alive to 40s, 50s, and beyond? I know I did it once, and it was on here on Shattered Veil. But if it's something you guys would like to see me do for the other maps, comment down below, let me know, and I will consider doing those. I know enough people are interested in it. I 100% will do guides on pretty much anything. Ooh, we got a nuke. Oh, I got to get closer, or at least maybe even through this round if we can. I didn't see what our ammo is. I did not double check. It's like tripled, so I did mention that earlier in the run, and it ended up being tripled, which is freaking insane, especially for this weapon, right? Especially after we get double tapped. I don't think that's going to be something we're going to have to worry much about. Oh, nice. Go ahead and hit this. I'm going to go ahead and grab Pack-a-Punch, and then I can actually make my way out of here. I have more than enough points for the things that I'm trying to get, I think. I guess maybe it's going to be close, actually. I forgot I didn't grab double tap yet, so let's go ahead and grab that, and we're going to try to make the best out of this. All right, risky maneuver. I can't hit it. Yeah, I don't know why it's so hard to hit sometimes, but I can't hit it. I'm going to try to hit it again in a second on our way. I don't normally get this in our runs. Let me see if I can flip it. Oh, what do we get? Oh, we got a double points here. That's insane, actually. So we're going to wait for that. Yeah, I was going to try and get the double points, and the game trolled me because it won't let me shoot straight. You got to shoot like one bullet perfectly or something. I don't even know. All right, let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Double points has been acquired. I don't know what's going to happen here. It's going to get sketchy. I can always shroud if I need to. One plater sucks. All right, we're doing God's work. Yep, destroying everything. Get out of here. Oh, plating perfect time. Oh, what is that? Is it an insta-kill? Did my guy die? I don't think he died. Hold on. I gotta get out of here. Nope, he didn't die. I thought he died. He trolled me. He was probably hiding amongst his teammates there. That's okay. We'll just make the best out of this and get rid of him real quick. And get rid of his buddy. Is that everyone? Is that the round? Can I try to shoot this double points real quick? It is. Oh, it's a horrible round for it, though. I guess I'm hanging out here. Now, I'm trying to gauge what kind of content my viewers are enjoying the most. And I would have said for a while there that you guys liked the challenge runs the most. But as of recently, I feel like we get better performance out of these round 41 with different weapons and double taps and just this type of run in general than we have with some of the challenges. Granted, I will say the Vulture Aid only run seemed to really pique a lot of people's interest. And if that was something that you guys really enjoyed, let me know down in the comment section below what it is about that challenge that really sparked your interest for it. Oh, we got it. No, there we go. I almost died in the process, but we got it. And we can build up another shroud, so I'm not that worried about it. Too bad they run away from me during this. What is that? That is an armor. That's not what I was hoping it would be. Guys, I only have one plate. This is the most risky run I've ever done for these types of runs. Normally, I go straight forward, go to the beginning. Dude, this thing is disgusting. Maybe it's the weapon, I'm just having a blast with it, but this thing is disgusting. The rate of fire is crazy, but it didn't get penalized so bad because it doesn't have the stupidest magazine, conversion once pack-a-punched. So this is actually becoming one of my favorites already, and we're only on round 18. Okay, watch out. And I could definitely upgrade this thing's rarity. Where are we at over here? I need to get a couple more things. What's this? There's the nuke. We got a nuke. We're just going to get it. Okay, we somehow safely made it back to the front of the mansion. Now I feel like, oh, we got another double points. Something about this run feels like it's going crazy. I don't think it's the weapon necessarily. It could be the weapon that's causing this to feel the way that it does. But I feel like we've gotten really good double points or just something. Because the upgrades are in the air. Maybe it's how we decided to play it strategy-wise this time. Oh, it's a full power, nothing too crazy. We are out of ammunition. And I guess I should just get these guys out of here as quickly as possible. And then I can grab my ammunition here. Maybe even get a speed cola and quick revive. Did I get the ammo? I did. I almost couldn't tell, I'm gonna be honest. So I asked you guys recently if I was to jump on some older Call of Duty zombies, which would you guys like to see? Some people said Infinite Warfare. I saw somebody even say Extinction, and I'm honestly down for anything you guys want to see. But the one thing I did kind of forget to ask is, would you guys like to see me complete Easter eggs that I never completed in the past for the first time ever? Would you guys like to see me try challenges? Would you like to see me try, a certain round, go to a certain round, I guess I should say. I downloaded Black Ops 3 Zombies, played a few rounds on Noct or Toten, and I was able to get to like round 29, which is pretty hard for that map. But I don't really know the whole strategy to go high rounds on the map, so I could honestly just go in and see how far I can make it without executing a specific strategy that's already planned out. Okay, I'm not in the most confident spot because we do not have a lot of plates, but I'm going to try to make this work. Can we not move? I hate it when this guy moves because I think he would have died like almost instantly. Oh, this is going to be sick. We got an insta-kill. I'm throwing this. Hopefully somebody drops a plate. Get in that group. Oh, we got a doppel. Well, we don't anymore. Everybody got to get together, and try to vaporize these guys the best I can. Oh, that's better than a plate. It's called a max ammo. A max armor. Max ammo, armor. I mean, come on. They're both insanely valuable. Let's just be honest. Okay. Boom. Boom. Get out of my way. This round should almost be over. Let's be real. I don't know what we're doing timing-wise, but I feel like this could be the fastest weapon to 41 I've had so far. Fast rate of fire, super easy to control the recoil, insanely good magazine. Call me crazy, maybe it's been a really long time since I've used this. I don't even think I've covered this for a video a singular time since Black Ops 6 Zombies was released. So unless we got it through one of our challenge runs, like a one box, I don't think we've ever used this for a video on the channel, which is also kind of interesting. There are some other weapons I've yet to cover on the channel at all, except for maybe getting them again through challenges. So if you guys would like to see me try to cover those weapons, let me know down in the comment section below. I've asked a lot of questions today, but I'm really just trying to get a lot of feedback from you guys, the viewers, the people that are consuming the content, because it does help me out a ton. You guys already do more than I could ask for by watching the videos, hitting the like button, and just being regular supporters of the channel. But if you guys do want to help me out a little bit further, just make sure you're answering these types of questions in the comments below. All right, we should be able to get through. There we go. Toxic zombies down. You know what? I'm actually kind of tempted to do something weird for this run. I always do the exact same thing on round 25, but I'm tempted to go down and get Pack-a-Punch level 3, like immediately as soon as I can here. Maybe I'll do it towards the end of this round so I can make it back safely, but I feel like that'll be a really interesting way to change things up for this run. Something we don't normally do. We just grab all our perks. We essentially wait it out to get pack 3. But I feel like with the weapon that we're working with and how little I've had to buy ammunition, I feel like it might work in my favor, or at least work out enough for me to do something like that. This has already been ridiculous anyway. Go ahead and get through the rest of these guys. I don't want to waste an insta-kill, but it looks like we might have to. All right, finish this one off. I'm going to let the round flip, and I guess I'm just going to grab it. I'm going to grab it. Oh, wait. I heard it. I was going to let the round flip. I'm at least going to take this guy out. Come on. Come on. Yes, we got him. And now we can go for pack 3. Okay, I made it back safely. Hopefully we don't regret our decision. Ammo is going to be a bit more expensive, but I feel like we're not going to be buying it consistently enough for it to be impactful early on. We are going to go a little bit further without perks we normally get, which could be a negative, but honestly think the only thing we have to worry about here are the start of the rounds and maybe getting us some backup armor here to get us going. But now we are more than powerful to get through the things that we're going to be facing. Why are there more spawning? Felt like that was the end of the round. That was a perfect example of the game trolling me. Were we not at the end of the round there, where there are like 3 zombies in front of me? Then I'm going to like loot up and take a break there, and it's like, nope, by the way, there's still 15 more. The round's not over. Go ahead and flip this round, and we can take advantage of the nuke for the next one. I do have enough. I'm actually going to sneak inside real quick. Hopefully the nuke doesn't disappear before I can get back out. I'm going to try to sneak in here and grab the old legendary rarity. It was already locked in. All right, let me get out of here now. Can I get out? I made it back just in time. It almost disappeared. So hopefully we nuked a good portion of this round, because this round will go really fast if that's the case. Okay, here we go. We should be able to fry these guys. Tear them apart. This should be everybody. Everybody on the screen should be everybody left from the round after the nuke. And I believe that that is the case. Oh, maybe not. Are they still spawning? 4 more? 5 more? Sometimes they don't make any sense. I swear they don't make any sense. Okay, I have 24,795. How much am I going to get before I run out here? 24,795. Oh, we're going to get a max ammo. Let's go. Never mind. Don't have to worry about it. The game's like, hey, we heard you pack a punch to level 3 early this round, and you're down a little bit on perks because of it. We're going to bless you. That's exactly what it feels like. Oh, we're going to be able to do this again. I'm just going to finish the round, and I'm going to hit the nuke. And then once I hit the nuke, I'll probably run down and go ahead and just hit the perk machine. Wonder fizz it up. Oh, this is an interesting round for this to happen, actually. Come on, start spawning in. You can do it. You can frickin' do it. I can kill a couple of them. All right, blast them. And I'm going to start running, and I'll kill whatever ones I can along the way. It should be the last of them. It is. Let's go. We can grab that. Now I can go ahead and go down here, retrieve our perks from the Wonder Fizz, and we can continue forward. I was thinking about keeping those guys alive as I went through here, but I was like, you know what? Let's just get the zombies spawning in. Let's get things moving along as they were intended to. You know, pop the shroud here. Open this up. It always takes forever. This, that. Everything else is just extra. That leaves me enough for 2 cycles of ammo, which is great. And I think we end up pack 3 legendary, you know, much earlier this round, even after getting our perks. So normally I think we get it at like 30, 31, maybe as early as 29. But obviously here we're at 28. We're looking fantastic. The Lord of the Dark Ether, the Disciple. All right, we're going to just flatten you as quickly as possible. That's exactly what happened. And then we got an mega huge Shadow Rift activation. I can't wait to rock just pure Shatter Blast. I feel like that's going to be really fun. You guys think if I do a Shatter Blast only run, I should also be able to use Elemental Pop? I guess technically I can use all perks, right? I don't think I'd neglect myself from perks, but definitely running Elemental Pop with even more activations is the way to go. And we can just go ahead and hit these guys. Can you get out of my way? Ooh, what is this? It's a bonus points. Throw that thing. Dude's going to die pretty much immediately. And then the rest of the dudes, we'll just spam them. I really love the iron sights. Super clean on this weapon. ADS is extremely fast. Makes it an easy weapon to take advantage of Deadshot with. I can't believe I went so long without using this weapon, to be fair. Question I have for you guys that I should possibly know the answer to. I just don't really pay attention or haven't that much because I don't use the armory. But how early do the armory drop things start happening? Because I was going to do an armory challenge, but I need to first figure out how early the keys can start dropping. That way we can figure out how early we can start taking advantage of that. Okay, decoy, let them build up and destroy. That's an insta-kill. So let's just hold on to that as long as that's the end of the round. It should be the end of the round. Wait, did the round flip? Was that an instant round flip? I actually don't even know. Now they're just whacking me. I can't keep up with the rounds flipping that fast. I don't think it is. I think this is the end of them. I think they just were waiting for a window of opportunity. I don't know. That's it. Okay, round 30. It was just that the amount of them flipping because of a spawn was crazy. That was definitely almost the end of the round, and then we had the extra. All right, time for double points. Like, look how consistently I get hit. I do not stop moving. That is just so insane. Okay, that's even gonna help further. Get the guy in the middle. Decoy plus decoy equals more decoy. Then probably another one dropped in there, no? Nope, doesn't look like it, but maybe over here. Absolutely perfect. It's exactly what we were wanting. More decoy juice. And then a max ammo to make things even better. Why do I feel like this run is just so incredibly smooth? I mean, it's going quickly. The weapon's been a blessing in disguise, but so have the power-ups and the timing of them. So there should be 2 disciples this round. There should be. One's down already. I'm going to try to just get these guys dead wired. At least get the parasite out. And then where's the next guy? Oh, there's another decoy for us to pick up. Decoy time! Decoy dead wire. Decoy dead wire. Pretty soon to be decoy shatter blast. Just like that, everybody gets taken care of. That's exactly how smooth it should be. Wait, our dude finally showed up? Where was this guy hiding? This guy was just hiding somewhere, I guess, with the group of zombies. Did not get another decoy from these guys, did I? Nope. Not a single one. Oh, this guy's going into doppelgang territory. Okay, throw on the decoy. This might be enough to get the rest of these guys out of here. Kind of just depends on what happens. A couple of them are really far behind over there, which makes sense. There we go. That was a very fast toxic round, just the way we like them. The best part is once you get legendary, you can just straight up buy decoys as frequently as you need them. With even Vulture Aid, you might not be buying them that often. It's pretty much infinite. You can have infinite decoy grenades, which is a great spot to be in if I'm giving my opinion. Okay, we're going to have to throw another one here in a second. They'll build up, throw it, and they all runneth to it. Then we just take them all down at once. We could even spam, hoping for the best deadwire activations of all time. Watch out. Should be able to get us through this round. This thing is still destroying these guys. I mean, we were overpowered to start for sure, but I feel like now it's just crazy. All right, let's throw this over here. These guys just don't want to stop hitting me, even when the freaking decoy's out. All right, insta-kill, and that should make things pretty easy. No, I want to finish the last one. There we go. 10 seconds is not a lot of time to use this, but I'm going to take advantage of it with at least one disciple elimination here. Oh, that was great. Under the belief, if you see a decoy on the ground, you just throw one, even if it doesn't seem like you need it, right? The closer you get them together anyway, the faster you'll get through the rounds. I don't know if anybody else tries to get, through rounds faster with different weapons and stuff like that, just to see what they can do. But I also feel like the early rounds, almost everybody wants to speed run through them because the beginning of the runs are just so incredibly slow. Later on, I could see why it would be less of an advantage to some people to have it on because you might enjoy the peace in between rounds where you can do your upgrades or things like that, or just have a second to collect your thoughts and stuff, right? Oh, can we do this again? I actually might be able to make this work. I'm gonna have to get ammo. That's the only downside to what just happened to me. I'm trying to finish as many of these guys off, if not all of them, if I can. How did you just stand there hitting me? And there's that guy. There we go. Okay, I shot the parasite to keep it going doppelgang, and it freaking ended up becoming brain rotted and helped us out. So I do not need double points. I don't need any points. Let's just throw this. Hey, can everybody just take a break from hitting me for a second? Let's grab the decoy that we got. Hopefully we can get through these guys quickly. We did nuke the beginning of this round, I think. I think it was this round. All the rounds are starting to go together, starting to mesh together, which I guess could be considered a good thing. It just means we're going quick. Yeah, there's not a lot spawning in now. Let's go ahead and just finish off what we have left here, because I'm pretty sure that's the end of that round. Keep giving me double points, man. I don't need any points. Too bad you can't swap it out. It's like, give me the nuke, give me the insta-kill. More the insta-kill, actually. I've gotten quite a few nukes, to be fair. It's the insta-kill I want. I'm trying to flip these rounds as quickly as I can. I also need you to get off me. Okay, let's try to destroy as many of these guys as we can. We're going to run out of ammo. What is that? This is not what I thought it was. I was kind of hoping that'd be an insta-kill. It is not. Look how many spawn in that close proximity to me that fast. They could have spawned over here and worked their way across. No, they literally blessed them with the closest spawn possible in hopes of trying to cut me off. All right, let's throw this. Yes, please go to the decoy. Please go to the decoy. I know that's a hard thing to ask sometimes. You guys all like to just keep on hitting me while I'm decoying you into another dimension. Okay, I gotta throw a decoy. I don't know where it went, but I gotta get this disciple out of here because he's in a weird spot. Okay, I think we got him out. Oh, watch out. Oh, God, watch out. That's a lot of guys that are trapping me or potentially trapping me. Not what we were hoping for. We have a moment, though. What's the power up? It's a nuke. There's no way it's a freaking nuke. Hold on, throw this. I'm gonna get that, but we're gonna try to defeat this guy really quick. Get as many of the guys together as we can. The goal is to eliminate as much as possible in hopes of getting through the round faster. Hopefully that was the case. Okay, 4 zombies left, and that's the round for us. We only have a few rounds left to go, and I'm pretty sure we're on pace for our fastest run so far, which is crazy. I don't know if I'm getting better at the map, if our strategy just being flopped with Pack 3 and the perks is the thing to, you know, put us over the edge here, but all in all, I've had a blast, and this is going to be a fast round regardless because it's a toxic zombie round. You could even start this round off even crazier than I normally do by trying to eliminate as many of them as possible as they're trying to spawn in before we get ready to throw a decoy. Okay, throwing a decoy. Okay, got a couple more decoys, and now we'll try to finish off the rest of the round just like that. Works so nicely sometimes, it's crazy. I should also grab a mutant injection just in case I need it for exfil. Not that we're planning on using it ahead of that or any time, unless we really feel like that the end of the round is just that slow. Okay, come on. We can do this. We could just grab everything, throw it together, make sure we get the parasites out of here, as they're the most annoying thing that we can possibly deal with if they change into doppels. Oh, that's going to be fun. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to wait for a second. Let these guys build up. The more we can get built up, the better. All right, I'm throwing that over there. Grabbing double decoy. How am I still getting hit? These guys, they're always doing something weird. Okay, we should be able to destroy these guys as quickly as they spawned in. And there we go. That should be a nice dent in whatever this round is. Should just have to wait a little longer. I'm actually going to throw this. Get these guys together. Maybe it'll encourage them to run a little faster. I doubt it, but you never know. And we could just do our best to farm them all down. There's a guy over there. There's a guy over there. Is that everyone? Couple of stragglers. Maybe there's more. No, I think they're still spawning. Why does this game do this to me? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get through the round. It's like, no, you're not. You are not. We're going to keep spawning them, making it take longer and longer. Just go faster. Okay, throw a decoy, grab a decoy. Throw a decoy, grab a decoy. It's the circle of life that we're currently living in. Keep these guys going here. One of them must have got brain rotted. It did. I was like, there's no way they stayed that close quarters. Come on, get rid of the parasite. The only thing I care about is the parasites because they transform. The other guys don't matter. Can you get off me? Look at all this blocking. The amount of effort these guys put in to try to spawn in and block me is insane. I'm throwing this real quick. Of course, we're out of ammunition when we need it the most. I don't know where our guys are. They're all going to be laying on the ground. The nade made them crawlers. Now they're all going to be spawning behind me. There's probably 20 behind me right now. Slowly but surely. Coming up the side of the vehicle. Wherever you're not looking, that's where they stand. Is that it? I think we did it. Not. Oh, no, we had one more. Now that should be it. Okay, no matter how this exfil goes, I'm pretty sure this is the fastest run I've ever had on Shattered Veil. 2 round 41. Shout out the AS Val. I mean, the thing was an absolute blast to use. None of the concerns I had actually ended up becoming valid, even though they might have seemed valid initially. All right, let's go ahead and throw that over there. I don't know why I had 10 dead guys behind me. But this thing is definitely frying. We were able to take that amalgam out really fast, too, to be fair. Okay, reload. Reload. Finish these guys. How many we need? 14? Like, where are these dudes, right? Am I tripping? Does this seem like the slowest map to exfil? Does this happen to you guys on other maps? I guess it kind of happens on Liberty Falls sometimes, too, but sometimes they just scale the building really slow on that map. This map kind of doesn't make that much sense. All right, we're doing pretty good. I have a lot of time left over, so maybe I was more worried about it than I needed to be. But definitely revisit the AS Val. It's been a long time since you've used it. Possibly in the top 5 favorite weapons to use with double tap for me. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support on the channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace!